Parker's been great. Parker's been a big leader. He's helping me carry some of that burden of leading, and that I'm very blessed to have. And he's teaching me a lot. I'm teaching him a lot, and we're both growing together. So it's great to have somebody like Parker right next to you. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Great, great.
He mentioned, Coach Cap mentioned wanting to see just more consistency overall from the offensive line. What do y'all can do to build that at this time of year?
It's just going to something that takes time and really. So there's a lot of young guys on the offensive line. So the more that we get into practices, the more that we practice, the more that they go through this fall camp, some of their first and second fall camp, the better they'll be able to adapt. But we're definitely preaching consistency in the room.
Who's impressed you through the first couple of days here?
Some people that have impressed me, definitely Parker. Parker's makes my job a lot easier at guard. Hitting the hip on some blocks, giving the right calls. Parker's great, so just to be able to play next to him is it's a real blessing. I like how a lot of the young guys are growing. Like Joe's growing a lot, Wilkins growing a lot, Olas is growing a lot. So I'm very excited to see how they progress through the rest of the fall.
What's been the most difficult part with the new system and all?
The most difficult part for me probably, the coaches made such a seamless transition for us, but a part that I really had to adjust to is the morning practice. So I had to wake up a little bit earlier than I would have to last year. I had to eat a lot earlier than I did last year. So just making those small adjustments, but it's definitely beneficial. So having that morning practice allows me to go get some extra work, which I was doing right before I got with y'all. I was doing some core and hip mobility. Last year I really wouldn't be able to do that after practice just because we got out so late. So.
You talked about how having Parker back helps you, but also having Caden back. Just how important is fall camp, kind of building the chemistry on the offensive line now that y'all kind of know who you have. In the summer and the spring, it was a little different.
Yeah.
Now these are the guys you have.
Yeah, building continuity within the offensive line is crucial, especially during fall camp, because this is when we're going to get some of the best work. We're going good on good every single day. So we're going to make most of our strides as an offensive line through the fall. So I'm very excited to continue to grow with those guys, and that's the benefit of fall camp. Like there's a lot of plays, so you get to plug and play new guys. So that continuity is going to be there no matter who's in the game.
What have you seen from some of the tackles?
Wilkin and Pritchard have had a great fall so far. They're getting better. They're very focused on their technique and killing as well. So I'm very excited to see how they all progress through the fall.
Got time for two more questions.
A guy like Caden misses spring, obviously. How much catch-up work is there for him, even though he was here last year?
Not much anymore. I feel like he made all his catching up during the summer. He understood that he missed the spring, and he knew that he would have to make strides to catch up, and he definitely has done so far. So he's definitely back where he would have been if he stayed.
Coach Cap said next spring he plans to have like 8-10 guys practice snapping the ball. I was curious, have you had any times practicing snapping the ball?
I have in the summer, not so much in the fall, just because we already have a lot of there's 6 or 8 guys snapping the ball, so that gives me time to work on my position at guard. But at the next level, you need to be able to play 3 positions. I feel like I have tackle under my belt. I could definitely play guard, and being able to play center is the next step. So I'll definitely get some snaps in as we go further in the camp.
All right, that's it. Thanks, Alan.